It's a bit different, isn't it? Hi everyone, George here, and it's really cool because today I am at Aquaeden shop, which is a beautiful aquascaping store just outside Lisbon in Portugal. Been here for a couple of days. Yesterday I filmed at the Florestas Submersas, the world's largest nature aquarium. If you haven't seen that video yet, check it out up there. It's so emotional. I just can't put it into words. Hopefully the film will do it justice. So yeah, I'm here today. I'm actually doing a workshop. I'm going to show you around. I'm going to show you all the scapes. Pay attention, because at the end I'm going to ask you which is your favourite and why. It's going to be really tricky to choose a favourite, isn't it? So here we've got a beautiful Iwagumi layout, so rock only, using dragonstone here. Equipment wise, we've got the ADA solar, which is a metal halide 150 watt lamp. The tank itself is a TMC signature, 60 centimetres or 2 feet by 45 by 45 centimetres or 18 inches. So planting, we've got some beautiful Staurogini here, some looks like Hemianthus cuba, Rotala green I believe, maybe some Rotala rotundifolia, Micranthomoides here on the right. It's been trimmed back quite heavily recently by the look of it. Got some nice glassware here, aquasoil with a sand pathway here. And we've got a male betta in there, he looks pretty cool. And then we've got some, looks like Serpe tetras and then some ruby tetras in there as well. Some different mosses, pressurised CO2, you can see there, glass inlet, glass outlet. And yeah, just a really beautiful scape. I love the use of the huge rock here as a dominant focal point. Really nice graded sort of planting here to create this kind of hill effect. It looks like it's been running. Well, it's been running for at least a few months, judging by the growth of the Hemianthus, etc. A lovely addition to the store. I really like it. Another beautiful Iwagumi, 120 centimetres or 48 inches by 50 by 50 or 20 inches. It's really different. It's a really different kind of Iwagumi. We're not using carpeting plants. We've got crypts in there, Cryptocorny Wenditii green by the look of it. Some species of Bucophalandra, which I've never seen before, like a real kind of big leaf Bucophalandra. There's some Rotala rotundifolia, Ludwigia repens or rubin, and then Hygrophila pinnatifida. Just a really kind of different layout. The combination of stems, the epiphytes and the crypts is really something quite unique. Got a beautiful kind of open sand graded gravel area here. And I just really like this, a really refreshing style of aquascape. For lighting we're using 4 54 watt high output T5 fluorescent tubes on a suspended luminaire. This is high lighting. It's really great for colour rendition and giving this kind of flat uniform colour. All the aquascapes here are running pressurised CO2. We're using a large ADA pollen glass diffuser in here and the pollen beetle counter on the left there for counting your CO2 bubbles. Iwagumi using dragonstone again. Really beautiful use of it, quite a dominant central kind of theme here, and a real lovely mix of plants. We've got some Micranthemum Monte Carlo, Eleocharis mini, there's some ranunculus over here on the left, some Rotala green, this bushy stem plant, the green stem plant in the centre, Vallisseria nana, some looks like Limnophila aromatica, the beautiful red stem plant here, and Hydrocotyle verticillata around here, and then some Staurogini repens here. And again, using a open sand foreground, and just a really kind of beautiful blend of plants. Something Rui Alves, who is the co-owner here with his wife, and just has a real refreshing style, I think, using classic kind of Iwagumi designs, but with a real beautiful mixture of plants, which I think shows off the plants really well and creates a beautiful kind of high impact, colourful layout. So really quite unique, and yeah, I really like it. So the tank itself measures 1 metre by 65 centimetres tall by 60 front to back, quite tall. It does have a hood and it's running EHEIM LEDs. It is an EHEIM aquarium, and I'm guessing it's going to be running EHEIM filtration there. Pressurised CO2 again. Some beautiful lamp eyes, Harlequin resboras as well, and yeah, beautiful layout. This is the largest aquascape in the store, 160 centimetres by 80 by 50 high. I'll do the conversions for you in the description. It's been running for, I think, 4 years, and it has a really beautiful mixture of plants, obviously really mature now. We've got some cryptocorynes in there, Bucophilandra, Mycosaurus, good old Java ferns. Looks like Ludwigia arcuata there, the red stem plant. Over to the right there, looks like we've got some Aponogetons, smaller crypts there in the foreground. Dragonstone is the hardscape, although it's pretty much been drowned out by most of the plants by now. Running C5 lighting again on this, and a real interesting mix of fish. We've got some Serpae tetras in there, some barbs, some Scissortail resboras, some other types of resboras, even a couple of guppies I've just noticed. Nose tetras, just a real kind of mishmash of fish, but I think it really suits like the controlled, chaotic style of the scape. I really like this style, real grown in, real sense of maturity, and it just shows that you can keep, you know, these kind of high energy aquascapes going in the long term. One of the most impressive aspects to this aquascape is all of the emergent plant growth. We've got Hydrocotta ultrapartita there on the left with, looks like Hygrophila araguaia, which is flowering. On the right there, we've got Ceratopsis with Staurogini, which is also flowering. And these are really great for aquarium systems, really help for nutrient removal, which helps prevent algae, and just provides another great area for shelter and security for the fish. Here's an interesting escape. Unfortunately, I can't really film it from the other angle just because of the positioning in the shop and the light coming through the window, but you can hopefully get an idea. It's just really grown in. We've got beautiful kind of height here with the Rotala green. There's an immense carpet of Monte Carlo, which is just literally coming up to here and kind of sloping like this. Bucophilandra, Rotala rotundifolia in the background, and it looks like there's some driftwood here and some lava rock. This is pressurised CO2, and the tank again is I think it's a 60 by 45 by 45 centimetre ADA Aquasky LED lighting. So another beautiful lush aquascape here at Aquaeden. Here's a better angle that I've managed to get, and you can see the wood there and the rock. Looks amazing from this angle actually. Could be one of my favourites. Really beautiful classic Nature Aquarium layout here. I think this is a 90 centimetre by 45 by 45 lit with the beautiful ADA solar RGB, one of my favourite lights, but unfortunately also one of the most expensive. I think this is one of the newest layouts in the store, only been set up a few weeks. Classic Roya Boku layout, so very wood dominant. Mosses on the wood there, you can see. All tropical plants used here, exclusively tropical plants here in Aquaeden shop. Beautiful carpet here of Hemianthus and the mini hairgrass, Eleocharis mini. Hygrophila araguaia, trident fern, one of my favourite plants of all time. Ludwigia palustris. Ranunculus here. This is quite a rare plant. We don't often see this used in aquascaping. We've got some Houtonia stem plants in the background, and there's some other Ludwigias, Rotala rotundifolia. Quite a common theme, that Rotala rotundifolia here. We've got some Pentazona barbs, and there's some green tiger barbs as well. Classic Nature Aquarium, my kind of style. Really love this, and this is just going to get better and better as it matures. So yeah, I'm really struggling to think of what's my favourite. They're all really strong layouts. I think you guys would agree. beautiful ADA 60p, another Iwagumi layout with a beautiful Frodo stone here. Hygrophila araguaia again, ranunculus, this is this kind of almost like a palm tree kind of effect. Hemianthus cuba carpet, Rotala macrandra looks like in the background there, that background stem plant. Rotala indica, this kind of tall, ornamental, tight, compact stem plant. Just another beautiful Iwagumi using a real different kind of blend of plants which we're not used to seeing in Iwagumi. You know, Iwagumi for me is more often associated with just one or two species like flat carpets, and it's really refreshing to see the use of colourful stem plants, etc. in a layout like this. It really showcases the plants, which is really great to see. Okay, last scape in the shop we're going to look at. This is a TMC signature 60 centimetre 45 front to back by 30 high, almost like a diorama-style, which is like a landscape style Iwagumi, mini landscape rock or Sirius stone. Loads of the Micranthemum and Micranthemoides, Rotala rotundifolia, which is this red accent stem plant, pressurised CO2, glassware throughout. Some looks like some just generic RGB LEDs there, obviously doing the job at growing the plants really well. Quite a different style to what we see here in the store, like this real kind of use of just two species of plants, diorama style rocks, very high impact, probably very popular because of this high impact nature. Let me know what you think, guys. Is this your favourite? There we have it, guys, 8 beautiful aquascapes here at the Aquaeden shop just outside Lisbon in Portugal. I want to give a special thank you to Rui for inviting me over, not only to do a workshop here in this beautiful store and to make, you know, video footage for you guys of these beautiful scapes, but also giving me the opportunity to visit Florestas Submersas. It kind of gave me that kick I needed to come over to Lisbon and see it, so I have to really thank him for that. And on that note, on the Florestas Submersas, it is a temporary exhibit and it should have originally planned to have been shut down over a year ago. Now, the idea is hopefully it's going to carry on forever. And Rui is fearful and I'm fearful that they're going to shut it all down, close it down and do a completely new exhibit. And I think that would be a massive shame. You know, it was Takashi Amano's sort of legacy, his last ever creation. It's so beautiful. And for me personally, I'd really like to see it go on forever. And hopefully you guys do too. So do check out that film. I'll leave a link in the description. Let me know what you think. And would you like to see it carry on forever? Would you, if it can carry on forever? It'd be interesting to know how long a huge nature aquarium like that can be maintained. Very interestingly, there is a team, a full-time team of Japanese aquascapers from ADA that live here in Lisbon. And it is their job every day to maintain it. They absolutely love it. They're absolute masters and heroes, in my opinion. And Rui is particularly passionate about wanting to see Florestas Submersas live on for as absolutely long as possible. So let me know if you think that's something that you'd be interested in supporting. If you've seen Florestas Submersas, let me know in the comments and let me know if you think it should carry on for the much longer term. You take care, keep on scaping. Cheerio. So I wanted to show you the result of the aquascaping workshop. I recorded this obviously after the workshop had finished, which was after I actually recorded most of this film. But I just thought out of interest, show you what I did. So huge piece of bogwood there, loads of different 1-2 grow tropical plants, a classic triangular composition. Hopefully it'll grow really nicely and I'll be able to get an update for you maybe in a month or so after Rui's looked after it. So cheers. Here we've got another beautiful Iwagumi. You can see a theme here, can't you? Use of dragonstone here. Oh, good. Again.